me show you something just real quickly. We have our PvP gear vendor here, where we can buy our gear if you want to test out PvP stuff. And then we have Glyphitar, and he is the vendor for the glyphs that are added to any of the classes, such as Mage for this test for testing. So let me go down here. The sound may cut out a little bit because it's a bit noisy down here, but let's take a look at what he's got.
For something special?
Glyph of condensation permanently teaches increasing the size of my water elemental by 40%. Glyph of evaporation would reduce the size of my water elemental by 40%. And the glyph of Unbound elemental changes the way that my elemental looks into something different. There are two others, one for, well, actually both for Shaman. That's something else. Let me compare real quick. Here we go. So I have already purchased these glyphs. I'm going to pull out my water elemental and fix that to show what exactly that's going to look like. In my glyph section, I've already learned those glyphs. They're all minor glyphs, by the way. Unbound. Let me see. Unbound. Evaporation and condensation would be the ones I'm looking for. And if I increase the size of my elemental, it doesn't look like it does all that much, actually. Oh, there we go. Boy, he's huge. Alright. That is a gigantic water elemental right there. Okay, and let's use condensation here. Oops, evaporation. We'll wait a second until I turn smaller. There we go. He is as small as a gnome. That works for me. And the Unbound water elemental glyph looks like let me dismiss him and resummon him, I suppose. There we go. That looks pretty neat. Now he's a, I think he's a shrunken size. Oh, no. This is the regular size of the water elemental. Let's go take a look at, well, let's do this. How about we close in on what he looks like there. Let's see if I can get a good angle. There we go. Interesting looking. A lot of detail. More interesting than the other water elemental. I'm sure a lot of frost mages will be running around with this, right? Okay, so I'm also interested in, oh boy, that's going to be a tough decision. Let me make him smaller at the same time. We'll make him a little tiny one. There we go. And now he once again is as small as a gnome. And there's a lot less detail that you'll see in the smaller water elemental. I'm going to go, I'm going to remove that glyph and put back what was there real quickly. That was rapid teleportation, I believe. And I'm going to go over to the test dummy to check out what his effects are, as well as show you what the mastery for icicles looks like. Now, when I first heard about icicles, I was pretty upset, thinking it was going to be nothing, and that we were not going to have our mastery for our other things and have procs for Fingers of Frost and Brain Freeze and things like that. But we still, as of now, still have them. So the effect for this guy looks like I like it